Hello and welcome to this month's Office Hours. Today we're going to talk about Pet Sitter Club. If you have any questions, please post them in the chat and I will answer those at the end. Today's going to be split up into 4 sections. I'll give you a quick intro to Pet Sitter Club, then take a bit more of a deep dive, show you some of the settings and notifications, and then finally we'll have a Q&A. So first things first, what is Pet Sitter Club? So we wanted to make it easier for Pet Sitter Dashboard customers to ask questions and give feedback. And we also wanted to create somewhere where we could build a knowledge base. So you may have seen some of the help that's already available on Pet Sitter Dashboard. The problem with that is that it's all static. Whereas the beauty of Pet Sitter Club is it's a community where you can like, comment and share anything that we post. But as the idea grew, we knew we also wanted to create a space where we could share other premium resources. So these are things which you can download, they'll save you time, they'll help you grow your business. Pet Sitter Club itself, it's a bit like a forum or a bit like Facebook, except it's more curated. So if you think about Facebook, that's all community driven. It's the community starting discussions. Pet Sitter Club is the other way around. Most of the discussions will be started by us. We're still building Pet Sitter Club, so things will change. If you have any suggestions or feedback, then you can post them in Pet Sitter Club. You can email them to us or you can even DM me. So let's dive in. Let's start off with how to get to Pet Sitter Club. There's a couple of ways you can do it. There is a link here at the top of the Pet Sitter Dashboard homepage, and there's also this button down here at the bottom. If we just give that a quick click, you'll see it opens as a pop-up and you can look through Pet Sitter Club, and when you're finished you can just click away. If you want to get to the actual Pet Sitter Club website, you can click Pet Sitter Club and then just explore Pet Sitter Club. So here it is, here is Pet Sitter Club. We're currently at the home section. As you can see, there is a menu down the left, there's some content in the middle, and then there's some trending posts over here on the right. The site itself is split into 3 areas. There's a welcome area with a start here and a what's new. I'm going to go into more detail on these in a second. There's a Pet Sitter Dashboard area with a space for questions and feedback, and also a knowledge base. Now all of these are visible by anyone, even if they don't have a Pet Sitter Club account. The next group though, the Pet Sitter Club group, you'll only be able to see this if you are a Pet Sitter Club subscriber. In here there is a community chat section. There's an area where we upload all our premium resources. There's a section for business coaching. There's a space for office hours and events, that's where we'll publish those. And there's an area for past newsletters. So let's just go into a little bit more detail. Let's just start here. And this is where we recommend most people to start off. There's a post here which is pinned to the top, so this will always be nice and easy to find. It just gives a little bit of an explanation as to what Pet Sitter Club is. It links you to the rules. Like any site, we have rules, and if the rules are abused, we reserve the right to remove you from Pet Sitter Club. There's also a little bit of an explanation that these options down the left, these are actually called spaces. You can see them here, but if it was on mobile, you'd have a little menu on the top left hand corner you can tap. We've already talked about the welcome and Pet Sitter Dashboard spaces being public, and the Pet Sitter Club space being for members only. You might also want to keep an eye out for these sites that have a pencil next to them. These sites are ones where you can start a conversation. So you can create a post, ask a question. The other sections, they are led by us. So we'll create posts in there, but you're welcome to like, comment and share anything that's in Pet Sitter Club. If we just keep going, There's some instructions here on how to join. So if you're already a Pet Sitter Club subscriber, you can just click this link and you'll receive an invite via email. The email's got everything you need to explain what to do next. You will need to create an account. Pet Sitter Club is a separate website from Pet Sitter Dashboard, and unfortunately it's not possible to have one account on both sites. However, you can use the same email address and the same password and that'll all work fine. The next post is some information for what to do in your first week. There is an iPhone app, so you can download that. The Android app is coming soon. We'd also encourage you to introduce yourself, head over to community chat, say hello, share a picture, ask a question. And then you can start exploring the Pet Sitter Dashboard space, browsing the knowledge base, putting in questions, searching for answers. So on the desktop you can see the search bar up here. If you're using a mobile phone, you'll see the search bar at the bottom in the toolbar. And as a Pet Sitter Club member, you'll be able to see all the resources in our premium resource space. So as soon as you're a member, you can start downloading resources. We're going to take a bit of a look at those later. You can also browse the business coaching space. You're welcome there to leave comments. Next up, you might want to join a live event. And then finally, give us your feedback. Tell us what you think. You can do that by a comment. You can send me a direct message or you can drop us an email. Next, we've got some frequently asked questions. And we've got a section here on how to get started with Pet Sitter Dashboard. Again, you can see all of these posts over here on the right. So let's have a look at the next section, the What's New. And this is where we'll post about anything that's new in Pet Sitter Club or Pet Sitter Dashboard. So the Pet Sitter Club posts you'll see begin with this trophy, and Pet Sitter Dashboard posts start with the paw prints. So if we just have a look at this first one, this is a premium resource. We've got a review of the best laptop that's currently in the market. So if you are looking for a new laptop, you can have a read of that review. There's another premium resource here. We've got some social media templates that you can download and you're free to use in your own business. And if we just skip down to some Pet Sitter Dashboard updates, this one is the customer autocomplete. So this one just allows you to start typing in the customer field and it'll shorten the list so it's easier to find customers. Again, you're free to browse through this list or you can search. Next, we're going to look at Pet Sitter Dashboard. There are two spaces in here. Questions and feedback. This is where you're free to post questions and feedback, and either the community or we'll answer that for you. Again, there are some rules. Let's just have a look at those. So this space is good for Pet Sitter Dashboard questions, feedback, and for helping others or generally sharing tips or tricks with Pet Sitter Dashboard. This isn't a good place for one-to-one support, so if you're looking for that, you're welcome to DM us or you can drop us an email. You can use the search bar at the top to look for past discussions. We also ask you to help by answering people's questions. Please try and be supportive. We're always looking for positive contributions, however small. And don't forget, this is a public space, so anyone will be able to see messages that you leave, but only Pet Sitter Club members can post, leave comments, share and like posts. So if we just scroll down, we can see we've got a question here. Let's have a look at this question. Have 3 employees. I was adding appointments, expected the number of appointments. Is there any way to increase this? And then you can see the reply here. Yes, you just go to settings, pet owner dashboard and tap the appointment limits button. So that's how questions and answers work. Again, you can search through this, add your own questions, and hopefully this will build up a useful resource over time. Next, we've got our knowledge base. So this is where we'll be posting tips and tricks on PetSitter Dashboard. So this is a great place to get answers to PetSitter Dashboard questions. Again, you can search in the bar at the top or at the bottom in mobile. Just look for the in fact, I think there's a screenshot here. Yes, just look for the magnifying glass on mobile phones. It's here at the bottom, and when you tap that, you can start searching. So for example, if you've got a question about invoices, you can type invoice, and then all the references to invoices will appear in there. So if we come down, here's a recent one. How do you print an invoice? So they can be printed from the desktop. You just click the print button. You can also use that to create PDFs of your invoices. Question here, this is one that we get asked quite a lot, is where you can download the essential documents. So you can actually get those inside PetSitter Dashboard, or you can get them inside PetSitter Club. Okay, so now we're going to move on to PetSitter Club. So these are now the private areas. Only PetSitter Club members can see these areas. Let's start with community chat. So this is the club room. This is where you can meet other PetSitter Club members. So we'd encourage you to tell us a little bit about your business. Who's it for? Are you starting from scratch? Is it an established building, a business? If you had your magic wand and could change one thing about your business, what would it be? As with all of this, they're just prompts. So if there's something else you'd like to tell us about yourself, then go ahead and do that. Other things you can tell us, we'd love to see you, your pets, your clients' pets. All pictures are welcome. Maybe you've had a big win this year. Maybe you'd like to share that with the community. Anything that used to scare you but doesn't any longer. I know recruitment or taking on employees is a recurring theme for a lot of people. Getting that first employee on board is always scary. And also maybe you want to let people know what you can help others with. What is your superpower? Share as much or as little as you like. These are just prompts. They're suggestions. To get started, just click the new post button at the top. This is also a good place for asking questions. So because this is a private area, you can maybe be a bit more candid than you would be in a public forum. Great space for crowdsourcing solutions, anything at all to do with your pet care or dog walking business. It could be a query about getting started, hiring your first employee, doing your taxes, attracting customers, dealing with tricky customers, anything at all. We're here to help. Again, maybe you've been doing something lately which worked really well for you, or maybe it's not working well at all. Either way, let us know, tell the community, let's share and grow together. And we also encourage you to post something funny. We all need a break sometimes, so go ahead. If you've got any funny pictures, funny videos, especially if you've been taking them, out and about doing your dog walking or pet care, then definitely post those. We love seeing pictures of your pets as well. This is definitely the right place to share those. You might also want to keep an eye on this section because we will have some member-only competitions where you'll be able to win 3 months subscriptions to PetSitter Dashboard and PetSitter Club. Okay, if we just quickly scroll through the community section, you can see there's one here about something that's coming soon. So again, this is you're welcome to give comments and feedback. So if this is something that interests you, then let us know. If it's something that you don't think is any use, then again, let us know. That's the beauty of PetSitter Club. It's a place for you to give us your feedback. There's one here, a question around customer credit. So someone had a question here on how to credit an account. Again, you can see the reply here on how to do that. And here was a funny picture I saw this week just on Facebook, so I thought I would share this. It's been warm recently, so I think we could all sympathise with wanting to keep ourselves cool. Funny, isn't it? So this one was a video of a stoat on a trampoline. I mean, what's not to love about that? So as you can see, it's like a real mixed bag here. We've got an introduction from some people here as well. Someone else posting pictures of their cats. So let's move on to the, I think what will be the most popular section, and that's the premium resources. So this is where all the extra value added things will get posted. So the kind of things here, member only marketing materials. So with all the content we post in the premium resources, you are free to download, copy and use it in your own pet sitting business. The sort of things we'll make available: email templates, leaflet templates, social media post ideas and awareness days. You can also get hold of our essential documents here. I know those are very popular. We also plan to put in some videos on a wide range of software and websites which are relevant to pet sitters. So one we've got coming up soon is how to post to multiple social media accounts at once. Important thing here is there is new content arriving all the time. So if we just scroll down, let's just have a quick look at the sort of things that are in here at the moment. So we've got some September awareness days. So these are days that are coming up. So if we just have a quick look. Oh, here we go. On September 20th, there is a Love Your Pet Day. So that's a great opportunity for you to promote your pet sitting business. Great way to ask for your customers to post pictures of their pets. So that's a really nice one there, a really good one. Christmas, it's only just round the corner. I know a lot of us are already starting to take Christmas bookings. So what we've done here is created some social media templates that you can download. So they're available here in a zip file. You can download those, upload them straight to your social media. So nice and quick. You could have those on your website in 5 minutes. If you wanted to customize them, there are also links to the Canva files, so you can get in there and update the files yourself. And there's also a little bit of a tutorial there if you need a hand. And of course, like everything else, if you try Canva and you get stuck, ask a question. We're here to help. We've also posted a laptop review. So this is a great choice at the moment. I highly recommend this laptop. Next up, we've got some email marketing templates. So again, this is a really great one. You basically download the template and then you can just cut and paste. So you're looking to do a newsletter for your customers, cut and paste the sections out of the template, pop it into your email, and away you go. You've got your monthly email done. And email is one of the best ways of promoting your business. It's one of the most reliable ways of promoting your business as well. So that resource there is really useful. We've got another one here on how to rate your customers, or how your customers rate you. So do you struggle to ask for feedback? Again, we've got a template here for you to make it really simple. Cut and paste again. Super simple to get yourself set up and get yourself started. Checklist here, social media days for July, and our essential documents, which are always really popular. Again, we'll probably put the popular ones up here on the right so you can jump to them really quickly. This is one though I'd say keep your eye on the premium content, because there'll be lots of useful things here. Moving on to business coaching. So this is a bit more of a business tips, productivity ideas, keeping on top of your finances, best practices, those kind of things. So this is a bit more sort of focused on business advice. There's also a little bit of information about our office hours as well. We'll run those once a month. You're free to attend and ask any questions you like. So if we just have a bit of a look here, there's an article here about how to do some free advertising. I think there was eight ways of doing free advertising. There was 8 ways of doing free advertising there. Some basic advice about pets on paracetamol, the importance of taking days off, cat emergencies that need immediate attention, a free checklist in there as well. Again, you'll see business coaching, there'll be at least one post in there every month. On to our office hours and events. This is the one we're running today, our office hours. You can see our past events, and for our upcoming events you can just click attend and you'll get sent reminders before the meeting. Our events will be recorded and they'll be available to watch later. Again, they are a Pet Sitter Club benefit, so you'll only be able to see those as a Pet Sitter Club subscriber. And then finally, there's an archive of our previous newsletters. So these are the emails that we send out. The great thing about this is it's searchable. So how to attract new customers. And there we go. You can see. So if you know something was in a newsletter in the past, you can just search for it and jump straight in to find the newsletters. And then finally at the bottom here, there's just a couple of links back to PetSitter Dashboard, our PetSitter Profiles page, downloading the iPhone app, and a link to contact support. So there are a few other useful things you can do in Pet Sitter Club. There's the notifications. So if there's something that particularly interests you, so let's just pop back to, say, business coaching. And this one is particularly interesting to you. You can choose to follow that post and you will see notifications about that. When you've read them, you can just tick the mark all as read and they'll go away. And most important of all, you are in full control of your notifications. So you can choose whether you get notifications via email or whether you get them in-app. Now, I'd highly recommend that you leave emails turned on initially, because you get a really useful email that tells you everything that's been going on in Pet Sitter Club. So I'd say leave it on, have a look, see what you think. You can always turn it off later, and there's a link at the bottom of the email that you can unsubscribe. But it is a really useful email and I'd highly recommend that you give it a try. You also have full control over all of the spaces. So if you are only interested in, for example, the business resources, you can do that too. You can just subscribe to that one and you could turn off the posts for the other items. And then right at the bottom here, you've got the option to turn off all notifications. So let's just head back to the community. The other great thing about Pet Sitter Club is you have the ability to send direct messages. So this allows you to get direct access to us. So if I just pop back and if I just click on Daryl here, you can click the message button here and you could say, send me a message. Hi, just wanted to introduce myself. There you go. And so I'll now get a message to my account. You're welcome to send me questions, introduce yourself, ask me about any subjects you like. I'm here to help. DMs are open. You also have the ability to DM other club members. So we ask you to be respectful. Unsolicited DMs, please. Any abuse of the system, you will be removed from Pet Sitter Club. Just going to look at your settings now. If you edit your profile, just going to jump to the bottom first of all. If you don't like the idea of other people being able to message you, you can turn that off and prevent other people from messaging you. Okay, so what else have we got in here? So when you sign up, we recommend that you upload a photo. 200 by 200 pixels is the recommended, but don't worry if it's bigger, you can crop it. You can put your name in there. Hugo, you might have seen Hugo before. Hugo is the demo account, Hugo Pinkerton. So that's why you're seeing Hugo here, because I'm using the demo account. You can also put a headline in and just give us a bit of information about you, up to 250 characters. You can also pick your location, your time zones. The reason for this is it just helps with the event notification. It'll put the events in the correct time zone for you. There's then some privacy switches, so you can decide to make your email publicly visible. So you can turn that off if you don't want it. We don't actually use the member directory, so you won't appear in the member directory anyway, but you can turn that off as well. You can also post some website links as well. And as I said, you can also prevent members from messaging you. So we already looked at notifications. Other things you can do, authentication. This is just resetting your password, changing your email address. You can also deactivate your account. If you do that accidentally, either drop me an email and I will re-enable your account, or you can actually come back to start here. Come back to how to join and just click to request an invitation. And what that will actually do is just re-enable your account for you. Okay, so that is a run through of Pet Sitter Club. I hope you enjoyed this today. If you have any questions, you can email me at pets@petsitterclub.co.uk or pets@petsitterdashboard.com. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in the club soon.